Is that you, Zhuge Liang?
Exactly.
I've long known your reputation. Glad to meet you today. Since you know the mandate of heaven and the nature of time, why have you put an army in the field with no justification?
I hold an edict to destroy your traitors. Is that not justification?
Ha 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 ha. The sacred instrument of power have changed hands. Referring to a man of virtue is undoubtedly normal.
Cao Cao, a traitor to Han, usurped the throne. How could he be called a man of virtue?
From the days of Emperor Huan and Ling, Yellow Turban uprising, the whole country was in turmoil. To the danger of the supreme dignity and the peril of people. My lord Cao Cao swiped away rebellions, purged the land, and restored order. He gained the support of all people across the land. He gained his position by no force. It was simply the will of heaven. His son, Emperor Wang, was wise and strategic and legitimate heir to the throne. In accordance with the will of heaven and people, as ancient great king gave the crown, united the states. Isn't it the desire of heaven and the wish of people? You are a talented genius, comparing yourself to ancient wise ministers and generals. Why do you insist on defying the will of heaven and the desire of people? Haven't you heard the wise saying that those who comply with heaven will thrive, while those who resist will perish? Now the Wei army boasts a million soldiers and countless talented generals. Can the worm in rotten grass rival the glorious moon in the sky? If you throw aside your armor and duly yield, you won't lose your rank and the state and people will have tranquility. Isn't that a desirable thing?
I regarded you as an old and tried servant of Han Dynasty. Thought you would hold some noble discourse by coming here with your presence. Could I imagine you would talk so fully? I have a word to say. All the army may hear. In the days of Emperor Huan and Ling, the Han Dynasty declined as corrupt court officials caused misfortunes throughout the country. After the Yellow Turbans uprising, turncoats like Dong Zhuo revolted one after another, deposing the emperor and affixing the people. Because the household officers were corrupt and foolish, court officers were as brute beasts living for they might feed. Churchly means in their conduct were in office one after another. Slavish flatterers had taken firm control of the government. All of this bring the disaster to the country, and the people suffered. Minister Wang, what did you do during all those years of national disaster? I know all about you. You came from the Eastern Sea and got into office with a low degree. You should have helped Liu restore Han. But how could you assist traitors and conspire to seize the throne? You are so evil that even heaven couldn't have you existed.
You an illiterate villager.
Shut up, you shameless traitor. Don't you know all the people of this country would devour you? How dare you speak such nonsense? Thankfully, the will of heaven pleased the Han. The late Emperor Zhao Liang continued the line in Shu. I have been entrusted by the present emperor to destroy your traitors. Since you are a flatterer, go back to live your shameful life. How dare you spout nonsense about heaven's will in front of our army? You hoary-headed old fool, you grey-headed old traitor. Mark, today is your last day. How will you face the 24 emperors of Han with any dignity? You, a traitor, have wasted 76 years in life. You have rendered no useful service but helped the Caos in their evil deeds. You, a spineless cur, dare to back at my army. I have never seen such a shameless person.
You...
Minister Wang! Minister Wang!